And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Logan Gilbert. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Bo Bichette, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
That is hurt. The first baseman, Vladimir.
So, man aboard. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That smash towards center. Penzone pulls it down, and there's two gone. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. And you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. And that's way high. And that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One left for Toronto. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Bowden Francis.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Now here is Victor Robles. Robles getting the start in right, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Slings to first here tonight. An efficient start to the home first, 2 away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Cal Raleigh.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs. So you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly. So watch out when he steps in.
Ryan Bliss in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Slapped foul. Two down, nobody on. That's out to center field. Varsho makes the catch, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's George Springer. Springer with a homer in his last game. Gilbert back to work.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next offering upstairs. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And delivers outside. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Second inning here, no score. Foul ball there. And that one is lifted in the air. Rosarena grabs it on the run.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Alejandro Kirk now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees, and that's a great play for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Luke Raley will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
1 out, bases empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out.
That's an
2
out.
away now after the drop third strike. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. And he takes a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Ground ball up the middle. Crawford on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Now a chance for Dustin Harris. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Harris recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. In the air, center field. Canzone under it. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Now batting, the second
So man aboard, Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike. Line to left, and it stays fair. Around second is Bichette. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe at the plate. And it's 1-0.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. That one missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit on the ground to short. Jump throw to first, and he beats it.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there at the knees. And he deals. Breaking ball misses down and away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Center field. Canzone settles under this one. And that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Back in Seattle, now here is Austin Shenton. That misses off the outside edge. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Canzone matched a homer in his last game. On the ground, Bichette. The throw to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And ball 1. That one misses in the dirt.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Robles stands in now and watches strike 1. But he's back. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, George Springer. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
1-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Fly to left his first time. And that misses. Ball one. Varsho, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Canzone makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Grounded out his first time up. That one fouled off. Springer leads off first with one away. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead it 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. And up next for Seattle, Ryan Bliss. That misses, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and a count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there for strike 1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Santander going back on this one, and he misses it. It drops in, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but Now, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Man at second. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Slings it across, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Mariners. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gilbert back to work. Late on that fastball.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And next for Toronto, Bichette. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
No, that missed.
First offering, and it just misses. Bichette, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line. A Rosarena on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And a 1-2 again. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
2 on, 1 out. Guerrero getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's a fair ball. One run's in. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. He's safe.
There he is coming through with a knock right there. I like the fact that he can pick him up and put him down a little bit. First basemen aren't known for the speed, but you see him get that extra base hit there. Now he's in scoring position.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Gilbert is done, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. New pitcher for the Mariners, Trent Thornton.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Next to hit, Anthony Santander. Base hit, one run is in. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 4.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle? I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
1 gone, runner at first. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Colin Snyder getting ready to go. Santos also throwing. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 down. Runners at second and third. Swing and a ground ball. Polanco tosses to first. And now 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one misses. 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Two outs. Hard hit left side. Crawford throws to first in time. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So it's a 4-run inning on 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Mariners 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Austin Shenton up next for the Mariners. His first at bat was a strikeout. Out to short. Bichette gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, number 8, Dominic Canzo.
2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And that drops in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Swings and misses. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Seattle. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started, and now the DH, Ernie Clement.
Trying to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.